Guys, please do subscribe to our channel and support us. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night? Again, and again, and again? You check the clock. 2:13 a.m., 3:47 a.m., 5:02 a.m. Each time, you tell yourself the same thing. This is just part of getting older. But what if it's not? What if those restless nights, those repeated trips to the bathroom, that pressure you feel but can't quite explain, isn't just aging, but something your body is trying to tell you? Because here's the truth. For many men over 60, prostate problems don't start suddenly. They build quietly, through habits, small, everyday routines that seem harmless, but over time, they create pressure, irritation, stress inside your body. And the hardest part? Most men never connect the dots. Today, we're going to talk about those habits. Not the obvious ones, not the extreme ones, but the quiet, nightly mistakes that could be making your nights worse and your prostate work harder than it should. Let's start with something that feels healthy. Drinking water before bed. You've heard it your whole life. Stay hydrated. And that's true. But timing matters. Because when you drink large amounts of water, late in the evening, your body doesn't just process it quietly. It reacts. Your bladder fills. Signals are sent. Your body wakes you up. Again and again. And here's where it becomes a problem. As men age, the prostate naturally enlarges. It presses against the urinary pathway, making it harder to empty fully. So now imagine, you're adding extra pressure right before sleep. It's not just one trip to the bathroom. It's multiple interruptions, broken sleep, constant strain. Now think about this. What if the issue isn't how much water you drink, but when you drink it? A simple shift, drinking more earlier in the day and less at night, could change everything. Now let's move to something even more overlooked. What you eat for dinner. Because it's not just about food. It's about how your body responds to it. Heavy meals, salty snacks, processed foods. They don't just sit in your stomach. They affect your entire system. Salt causes your body to retain water. That water has to go somewhere. And often, it tries to leave your body at night. Which means more trips to the bathroom, more pressure, more disruption. But it goes deeper than that. These foods keep your body active. When it should be resting, your system stays stimulated. Your pelvic area stays tense. And your prostate feels the impact. Now imagine this. Instead of heavy, salty meals, you choose something lighter, simpler, easier on your body. And suddenly, your nights become calmer. Now pause for a moment. Think about your evenings. What are you eating before bed? Because what we've talked about so far is just the beginning. Now let's talk about something many men don't even think about. Ignoring the urge to go. You're lying in bed, comfortable, warm, and you feel that slight urge. But you tell yourself, I'll go later. Or, I'll just wait until morning. It feels harmless. But here's what's really happening. Your bladder fills. Pressure builds. Your prostate gets pushed. And over time, that pressure doesn't just disappear. It builds. It irritates. It affects how your system functions. And the next morning, you feel it. That sense of not fully emptying. That lingering discomfort. Now imagine this. You listen to your body. You respond when it signals, even if it's inconvenient, because those signals are there for a reason. Now take a moment. Ask yourself, have you been ignoring these small signs? Because these small habits can create big changes. And what we've covered so far is only part of the story. Let's continue. Because now we're going to talk about the habits that feel the most harmless, but quietly create the most pressure. Let's start with something you do every single night, without even thinking about it. How you sleep. Most people never connect their sleep position with their prostate. But your body does. Because when you lie on your stomach, your weight shifts forward, and that pressure settles right into your lower abdomen, your bladder, your pelvic area, your prostate, all under constant, subtle stress. You don't feel it immediately. There's no pain, no obvious signal, but over time, night after night, that pressure builds. It affects circulation, it increases tension, it slows down recovery, and you wake up feeling heavy, uncomfortable, not fully rested. Now imagine this. You make a small change. You sleep on your side, maybe place a pillow between your knees, and suddenly, that pressure is gone. Your body relaxes. Your system resets. Because sometimes, it's not what you do during the day. It's what you do for hours at night. That matters most. Now let's talk about something even more overlooked, but incredibly important. Your final bathroom visit. This one seems so simple, so small, that most men ignore it. You're tired. You're already in bed. And you think, it's not that urgent, so you skip it. But here's what happens. You go to sleep with a partially full bladder. And for the next 6 to 8 hours, that pressure stays there. Constant, unreleased. Your prostate, already sensitive, already working harder with age, has to deal with that pressure all night long. And the result? More irritation, more swelling, more nighttime waking. Now imagine this. You make it part of your routine. Every night. No matter what. You go. Even if it feels small. Because it's not about urgency. It's about reset. It tells your body, we're done for the day. And that simple step can change your entire night. Now let's bring everything together. Because what we've talked about today is not about fear. It's about awareness. Drinking too much water late, eating heavy, salty meals, ignoring your body's signals, sleeping in positions that create pressure, skipping that final bathroom visit. These are not big mistakes. They're small habits. But together, they create something powerful. Stress on your prostate. Now imagine this. You change just one of them. Just one. And your nights begin to improve. You wake up less often. You feel lighter in your body. You regain a sense of control. Not because of medication. Not because of something extreme. But because you removed what was quietly working against you. Now here's the truth most men never hear. Your body wants to recover. It wants to feel better. It just needs the right conditions. Less pressure, less irritation, more support. And you have the power to create that, starting tonight. Now let me ask you, which of these habits felt familiar? And more importantly, which one will you change first? Because that one decision might be the difference between restless nights and peaceful sleep, between discomfort and control, between guessing and understanding your body. Thanks for watching.